from Simper Adventure. We're on day 2 of our household goods pack out. Yesterday they were here from about 10 to 3 and then they cut out early. So I just kind of wanted to do a little walkthrough and kind of show you some of the things that we've done that have been helpful. As you can see, there's still a lot of stuff around. They changed our pack out from 3 days to 2 days with a 1 day of loading. So I just kind of wanted to talk about what the process has been like for us. We told them as soon as they walked in yesterday that if it's hanging on the wall, they're not touching it. All of that's going non-temp storage. So that's going to be picked up later. So you can see all of our stuff on the wall still. So they did pack up all the stuff on the floor. I just want to point out one little thing. So I got these labels here. They have our contact information on it. We just put our civilian email addresses on there, as well as the shipment. It says my husband's name, his rank, USMC, and then it has our shipment numbers. It's GBL for household goods, and there are different numbers for each shipment. So you're going to want to put a sticker on every box or get a stamp and stamp every box. Our moving crew that was here yesterday was excellent, and they actually put the stickers on there for us. And then I also, you can see it says family room on it. I got stickers for that. And then when I get to the other side, I will put a sign up on our doors saying which room is which, whether it's the family room or it's bedroom number 2, 3, or 4. So that's kind of where we are with this. Also, the infamous do not pack room. It's kind of like a hurricane through here. Some of this stuff we are driving out to Virginia. Ugh. I still have to go through and repack it. Basically everything we need for 3 months of our life is in this room, including the cat stroller, because we're going to use that in the airport. So, and then our neighbor's steam cleaner and vacuum, because, you know, we don't want that to get packed up inadvertently. So this is our do not pack room. So loading day is here. It's day 3. Yesterday they finished all the packing. They sent only 2 people yesterday, but those 2 people worked really hard, and with a little bit of help from us, we were able to get everything done, even though we were only about 30% complete at the time. So they did start wrapping some of the furniture, but they will finish that today. That's usually the driver's crews and the loading crew's job. So since it's the same company doing the loading, they did start that. So they wrap it in, let's see if we can see back here, brown paper. So that's like a tote, like one of those Jordan totes. And so in that tote, it's full of stuff. And so they just tape it up, wrap it up, and send it on the truck. So a lot of these things, let's see if we can get over here, just to give you, all right, see how this is. These are shelving units that are just kind of stacked up, and then they wrap it together rather than just taping it. It makes sure that all the pieces stay together. So the crew that was here yesterday actually prefers to wrap more stuff than they have to, because it saves in shipping costs and weight and that sort of thing. So as a military family, we get 10% automatically taken off of our truck weight. So they weigh the truck empty, and then they weigh it full, and then they take 10% of the weight off. So if you have 10,000 in weight between the empty and the full, then they'll take 1,000 pounds off of that for packing materials. So our moving company said that they prefer to wrap what they can safely, and I feel like they were very competent and very thoughtful with how they handled our stuff. They would rather wrap it in paper for a couple reasons. One of the reasons is it's lighter than boxes. It's cheaper than boxes for them too, but they didn't use it in the sense that this is cheaper, we're gonna do this, and your stuff could get ruined. They only wrap stuff that should be wrapped in paper. or could be wrapped in paper, I should say. So each one, they actually started the inventory, and each one will have one of these little stickers right here on it, and then they fill out the inventory sheet, and you should make sure that's as accurate as possible. The furniture part is where you need to watch it the most, because they will mark it that something is damaged or otherwise not perfect, and then if it gets damaged on the way, then they're not responsible for it. But not all moving companies do that. Some are very honest, some are very good, and if they want to keep their DoD contracts, they're going to have to, you know, really follow those rules, or they won't be awarded with more contracts. So a lot of these littler things, let's see. This is not the best video ever, but you see this. So in these crates, they have to have a certain density. So the area, you know, is, I don't know how big the crates are, but let's say 10 by 10, and each square foot needs to be a certain amount of pounds. And if it's too light, then the moving company will actually get nicked on that, because the crates themselves are very heavy, so they need to use all available space. So these smaller little items are really great for filling in those nooks and crannies, as long as they can, you know, just be wrapped in paper and still be safe about it. So the paper is actually something like 4 plies. It's got like a piece of padding in between, 2 pieces of brown paper. Seems pretty sturdy to me. The great thing about us is we've moved so many times, we don't have a ton of stuff that we care deeply about. So having them move this, if, you know, it doesn't make it, I'm gonna try not to get in a hissy over it, even though it can't be easily replaced in Japan. But, you know, sometimes these things are out of our hands. Today is actually loading day, so I will make sure I take videos of the crates that it goes in, and seals if I think about it, that sort of thing. Tonight we head to a hotel because we have no bed left. We have no furniture. We'll have like a few pieces like this pile right here. That's actually non-temp storage stuff. But it'll be easier just to hang out in a hotel. Tomorrow we steam clean, you know, do all those things that we do every time we clear a house every couple of years. Fortunately, our neighbors have let us borrow their vacuum and their steam cleaner. So, you know, we don't have to like leave those behind or put them in storage or whatever. So that's it for now. I will make sure I send another video in just a bit once the movers get here, and kind of update on how the processes went, how much time it took, and that sort of thing. Just a quick little video. They made it here at about 11 with 4 packers or loaders. So this is what all of our households are going to go into. They'll take those crates and then pound the ends on it with nails. They will put metal bands around it, and then seals. The seals show that it hasn't been tampered with in transit, so that you know that your stuff is making it there safely. So this is our current status. So hopefully everything goes well today. They're done. It ended up taking 10 crates and 2 sofa boxes. One of the crates is pretty much empty. It's just got some, just an exercise bike and a grill in it, you know, the awkward stuff. So they are pulling off. It is like, I don't know, 7 o'clock. Let me look and see. It is, oh, it's actually 8 o'clock. So they've been at it for 9 hours today. So it's the end of day 3 for our household goods shipment. And we just got to a hotel. It's pretty late. They didn't finish up at our house until well after 8. And then I started looking at inventory when I had to sign the paperwork. I guess it just kind of got away from me. She kind of did it on her own yesterday. And I started looking at the remarks, and every single piece of our furniture was marked blemished. I'm talking about everything from our brand new exercise bike to our brand new gel foam pad for our king size bed. even stuff brand new in the box, like new furniture that we bought for this move, so that, you know, we had better furniture for our smaller living conditions in Japan. So I was a little, I don't know, miffed by that. So, you know, as they were wrapping up everything, they ended up, I ran inside and called our, oh gosh, my move coordinator with the moving company that, you know, was assigned to us. And so she was super great, and she assured me that she was going to call her claims manager and talk to them about what my issues were, and that they were going to note it on the file. And so I'm hoping that when we get to the other end, everything is okay. I had some concerns. They ran out of packing paper, so some of our furniture was going on the truck without packing paper, padding, anything. Some of the stuff was going on with just the sticker and not our GBL number. So I'm just hopeful it gets to the other end, mostly in one piece. They did a good job packing all the things, but the furniture is quite a concern of mine. So I recommend, when you have the supervisor on the second day of packing, you know, there's usually one team lead, and you need to talk to that person, or if they're doing inventory as they go, to be with them when they're marking your furniture, because if they mark that it was damaged before it goes in the shipment, even if it's not damaged, if it gets damaged, then they don't really have a liability to it. So you really have to watch what they're doing on that inventory. It was a long and exhausting day, and I am freshly showered, ready to go to bed in a nice clean bed. And tomorrow I do some steam cleaning on the house, and then tidy up some of the things, because we still had non-temp storage pack out. And then in 2 days we start driving the 25 hours back to Virginia with one of our cars full of stuff that we either find too sentimental or too valuable. We didn't want handguns or things like that packed by the moving company, so we're taking that to family. Probably the next time I post a video, it will be in Dubai, or after Dubai, because we leave for Dubai in about, oh gosh, I don't even know what day it is anymore, less than a week. So that will be our excitement next week, and so hopefully I'll be sharing fun things from there. But for now, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I hope to sleep decently tonight, but you know, all these things in my mind. So I think the big takeaway here is, don't be afraid to reach out to your coordinator and talk to them. You know, they want your move to go well most of the time. I'm not gonna say that everybody does, but you know, reach out to that coordinator. That way you have the problem. If you're having issues, it's written down on their end, so that when you get to the other end and your stuff comes off the truck and there's issues, that, you know, they're already on your side, they already know what's going on, and you've already given them the heads up before you actually see, you know, if there is damage or anything like that. So until next time, from Semper Adventure, household goods are done. Yay. On to the next part of our adventure.